Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Office of Saturday 24/7. My name is Amanjyot, and today we are going to discuss another MCQ series related to principles and practices of banking. 24/7 application here then for your preparation. Apart from that, you will find many MCQs, many quizzes there which you can practice to gain your basic knowledge of banking awareness. Okay. So before starting the session, let me know everything is okay. My audio is okay. Audio, video both are okay. Are we good to go? So as we know, in November we have our PPB exam on 11th of November. Principles and practices of banking exam is going to be held. So to prepare for that particular exam, we have started this series in which we are discussing 5 MCQs on daily basis, and not only we are discussing the questions and options, we are also discussing the concepts related to that particular question, because we know without conceptual understanding it is not possible to qualify the exam. So it is important whenever you are doing practice, whenever you are studying, or whenever if you are doing self study, then go first with the conceptual understanding, then start with your practice of topic wise test or full length test. Here we are doing both. We are practicing MCQs and also we are clearing the conceptual understanding. Okay, so let's start with the first question, that is talking about the insurance sector. Okay, it is talking about the insurance contract. So first question is asking to address customer grievances in respect of insurance contract on personal lives, there is an institution called. So if any individual person is facing any kind of problem or have to complain about any kind of services of the institutions, or we can say insurance companies, then where they can go, what institution is that where they can go and ask about their queries, or can complain about the financial or can complain about the insurance companies? Which institution is it? Is it insurance ombudsman? Is it insurance regulator? Is it insurance intermediary? Or is it insurance regulatory and development authority? So which of the following is the institution where customer can put their queries, customer can complain about the problems they are facing in the insurance business? A, B, C or D? Which of the following will be right answer? Okay, Rajan is saying A, that is insurance ombudsman. What about rest? The right answer is insurance ombudsman. It is the institution where individual can go, customer can go and complain about the queries or the complaints about whatever problem they are facing, whatever issue they are facing in the insurance business. Okay. So similarly, we have ombudsman in banking system also. Earlier, we used to have a banking ombudsman, ombudsman for NBFC and ombudsman for digital payment system. But RBI has integrated all these three ombudsman scheme for the banking system. Now it is simply known as integrated ombudsman, which works for the banking sector, which works for the NBFCs and also for the digital payment system. Okay, so similarly we have insurance ombudsman in uh, insurance ombudsman in insurance sector, and also we have ombudsman in banking sector, that is known as integrated ombudsman, which helps to take the queries or the complaints of the customer so that the right services will be provided to them. Okay. Guru, what are you asking? What happened to live classes? Are you asking about the paid batch? If you're asking about the paid batch, then it is starting from today onwards, 7 to 8. PPB class will start from your 28th of July. Okay, and today AFB will start. Priyanshu will, ma'am will be going to take the session. Okay, if you're talking about the paid batches. Now let's talk about the second question. It is talking about name the authority from whom insurance broker have to obtain license before carrying out any insurance related business. Which of the following will be correct? The screen is black. I don't think Irshad is there is any issue. Do refresh the page. Now, the question is asking name the authority from whom insurance broker have to obtain license before carrying out any insurance related business. As in banking system, if any banking institution wants to carrying out the banking business or financial business, they have to take license from Reserve Bank of India, from RBI. Similarly, if any insurance broker or any insurance institution wants to start or wants to carrying out the insurance business, they have to take license from their authority, the authority of insurance sector, that is your AIDA. Very good. Rajan has said B, Nirmal is saying B. So right answer is your AIDA, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. It is now. Initially it used to be Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, but now it is Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. It is the regulatory body of insurance business. Okay, so we have multiple regulatory bodies. For banking system we have RBI, for insurance we have IRDA, for pension sector we have PFRDA, that is Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority, for investment market we have SEBI. So these are the four main regulatory bodies who are regulating the four main businesses of our country. Okay, now let's move to the third question. What does CBLO stands for? Now, I have told you that abbreviations are very important. Do download the abbreviation PDF from the Telegram channel and start reading those abbreviations, because we know one or two question can be there from the abbreviation, and that is fixed that there will be question from the abbreviations. So, or there are many abbreviations which you have to remember to answer those two questions or those one question. So what you have to do is start reading the abbreviation from now onwards and do revision of that particular abbreviation weekly. You should do the revision, weekly revision for the abbreviation, so that you will be able to remember the full form or remember the abbreviation. Okay, so what is it, the full form of CBLO? Is it Centralized Borrowing and Lending Obligation? Is it Committee for Borrowing and Lending Obligation? Is it Collateralized Borrowing and Lending Obligation, or D is none of the above? So which of the following is right in context to the full form of CBLO? A, B, C or D? And again, those candidates who are live in the session, do like the session once and also share the session with your colleagues who are preparing for the same exam. Okay, on any social media you are linked to them. So third is C. Irshad is saying C. Okay, Deepak is saying A. What about rest? So what is CBLO? CBLO is simply your money markets instrument. CBLO is money markets instrument. It is used by borrower or lender to gain the money, to have the money. So what CBLO actually is doing, CBLO becomes as a mediator, which now CBLO is operated by CCIL and RBI. What is CCIL? Clearing Corporation of India Limited. As we know, RBI is the agent of Government of India. RBI works for the Government of India. So all the selling and purchasing of government securities is done by Reserve Bank of India. But when it comes to giving the government securities, issuing the government securities, or we can say doing the settlement of government security, taking money from the public or giving interest with principal amount back to the public, who is doing these works? So for performing all these tasks, Government of India has made its own corporation, that is known as CCIL, Clearing Corporation of India Limited. It works with Reserve Bank of India for the selling and purchasing, for the auction of the government securities. So CBLO is regulated, and one important part which you have to remember for CBLO is that CBLO never disclose its sources. It means it will never disclose from whom the CBLO is taking money or to whom it is giving money. Okay, that is the thing about CBLO. Now when it comes to the full form is Collateralized Borrowing and Lending Obligation. So the right option will be your C option. Okay, right answer is C. Very good. Nirmal has said C, Anantha said C. Suman said C, Natrajan said C. Very good. So all the candidates who have C, that the right answer is C. That is correct. Collateralized borrowing and lending obligation. It is a part of money market instrument. Okay. Apart from that, we have multiple money market instrument. We have cash management bill, call money, notice money, term money. We have certificate of deposit, commercial paper. Apart from that, we have treasury bills. So all these are the instrument of money market which is used to raise fund for less than 1 year. Okay, now next is fourth question. Which of the following does not pertain to non-performance asset? The question is asking which of the following does not pertain to non-performance asset, that is NPA, or you can say non-performing asset. So which type of asset is not a part of NPA? That's the simple question. So first is substandard asset, second is doubtful asset, third is loss asset, fourth is a standard asset. What will be the right answer? Itshah saying D, Deepak saying D, Rajan saying D, Nirmal saying D, Suman saying D, Natarajan saying D, Ananta saying D. Okay, everyone is going with the D option, that is a standard asset, and that is true. So right answer will be standard asset. Standard asset is not a part of your NPA. So in accounting, only substandard, doubtful and loss asset is a part of your NPA. Now when it comes to any bank, when we talk about bank have a certain assets and liability. Okay, bank have assets and liabilities. When it comes to the liabilities, it is what bank has to repay to the customer. So the liability of a bank is deposit, and there are two types of deposit. First we have demand deposit, and second we have term or time deposit. Okay, in demand deposit we have two types of account, that is CASA, current account, and savings account. In time deposit, we have two types of account, that is RAFA, recurring account, and fixed account. So this is the liability part of a bank. That bank has a certain liability to pay the customer whenever the customer is demanding their money. So that is your liability, that is deposits given by public, demand and time deposit. Now next is assets. What is asset? Asset simply means the advances or the loan given by bank to the customer. Okay, and this asset is also divided into two parts. First is your regular asset, or we can write here the standard asset, and next we have non-performing asset. So in a standard asset there are further two parts, that is regular asset and your special mention account. And in NPA then we have doubtful asset, substandard asset and loss asset. We have substandard, then we have doubtful, and then we have loss. Okay, so these are the actual assets and liability of a bank. So when it comes to the asset of a bank, there are two types of asset, that is a standard and NPA. So a standard asset never comes to the NPA because a standard assets covers the regular and a special mention account. It means that the payment or the repayment of the loan, the principal and interest amount is regularly coming to the bank, then it is comes to the standard asset. But when after 90 days bank is not getting the principal and interest for the 90 days continuously, so after 90 days we declare it to NPA, and that covers your substandard, doubtful and loss asset. Now this is the chart of your assets and liability of a bank. This is very important to learn because it will be useful when we are talking about the NPA chapter. Okay, so do remember this chart. Now next question is, a business uses hire purchase because. Now what is hire purchase? A, B, C or D? Which of the following will be right option? A, B, C or D? So first of all, when it comes to the hire purchase, it is a part of your alternate source of finance. If we talk about the requirement of finances in our country is 60% fulfilled by the commercial banking system. So 60% requirement of money or the money supply is fulfilled by commercial bank. As we know, simply that we have a financial system, and where this financial system is working, this financial system simply exchange the funds among the persons who have surplus of money and the persons who required money. Among them we are sharing the part of money or exchanging the funds. That is your exchange of funds among the persons who have surplus or the deficit. So 60% requirement of money supply is fulfilled by the commercial banking system. But when it comes to the fulfilling the all demand of the system, all demand of the public, then we do not have that commercial bank is fulfilling the 100% requirement. That's why we have alternate source of finance. These are the finances, these are the sources which are apart from the commercial banking sector, and you will be able to raise your money. Okay. So Ananta is saying A, Irshad is saying D, Deepak is saying D. Okay. So hire purchase is alternate source of finance. You can understand by its name only. First of all, when we talk about the hire purchase, okay. So let's say, for example, I hired a particular product. I had taken that particular product on a rent, let's say. So what I have to do, I have to pay that particular amount of money for a particular period of time, for which I want to use that particular product, or I have hired that particular product. So hire is simple. You didn't get the ownership, you didn't get the possession of the product, but you can use it till you are paying the rent, or you are paying the amount which you have discussed to about hiring that particular product. Now purchase is something which gives you the ownership, which gives you the right, or which gives you the possession that yes, now you are the owner of that particular product or that particular asset. So when it comes to the hire purchase, first of all, I want to purchase a phone. Let's say I want to purchase an iPhone 13 Pro, but I don't have that much amount of money. So what I can do, I will go to the shop. 5 lakh, for example, I'm going to pay you in installment after a certain period of time. Right, I have said that. So what I have done, I have given a certain amount of money that let's say, for example, the phone belongs to 2.5 lakh. So I have given 1 lakh as a down payment and hired that particular product, and the shopkeeper said to me that now in every month you have to pay 30,000 to me, and every month I am paying 30,000, but still I didn't get the ownership of that particular product. I am just using that particular product till I am giving the installment. If I stop giving the installment, the shopkeeper will take the phone back and I do not get any kind of ownership. But if I fulfilled and I have paid total amount of 2.5 lakh in certain installment in a certain period of time, then that particular phone belongs to me, ownership will, and when you completed the actual amount of that particular asset, you are the owner, you are the person who have the possession of that particular phone or any particular asset. Okay, so if we talk about the options here, the first A and D are confusing. Okay, A and D options are confusing, many people get confused, but now that focus on certain keywords. First is saying this business, this allow a business acquiring the product. You are just using that particular product because you are paying that for money for it. Okay, so right answer will be your D, not A. So always focus on the keywords, what actually the keywords is explaining, that is very important to answer the question. So right will be your D, not A. Okay, because you are not acquiring, you are just using that product till you are paying money for it. Okay, so now let me know out of 5 questions how many answers you have given correct. So hire purchase is an alternate source of finance. Let me know how many questions you have done correct out of 5. Now these are the batches which are running for your November exam. You can see here that when it comes to the JAIIB November attempt, we have a bilingual batch also, and we have a English medium batch also. So bilingual batch already started from your 18th of July, and English medium is starting from today onwards. Okay, so PPB class in this particular batch will start from 28th of July. Don't worry about that. PPB will start from 28th, and AFB Priyanshu ma'am is starting from today onwards. Okay, now to enroll in this particular batch, you can use a plus ebooks, 80 plus topic wise tests, and recorded videos will be available 24/7. Apart from that, do not forget to practice the sessions, so this will be the level of the questions. So there is a test pack also for the JAIIB exam, that is 50 plus total test will be available of all the 3 subjects, and to enroll in you can use a code Y496S. Okay, this is the code which you can use to purchase the test pack. If you are preparing for JAIIB and after that definitely you are going for a CAIIB, then you can go with the Maha packs also. We have JAIIB ka Maha pack, and both Maha classes, all recorded classes, all test packs, all ebooks will be available here. Now how to enroll in any of these products? If you want to enroll in any of these products, how to enroll in, let me tell you. First of all, you have to visit the Adda 24/7 application or the web offers. You will be able to see what are the upcoming batches there, and this is the application from where you have to attend your live classes. So it's better you download this already. So here you have to go to the JAIIB and CAIIB ka section. You will find all the upcoming batches here. So just click on the batch you want. Let's say you want to enroll in English medium batch. This is how you can enroll in English medium batch. Just go to the have qualified LRB or AFB in the May attempt, but now you are only going to give the PPB exam, then only subject batch is also available. And if you want to enroll in comprehensive batch, this is how you can do. Click on that particular batch, read all the details here, what actually the details are. You can see the product is of 15,999, that is approx your 16,000. So you have to use a code that is Y496, and if you use this code for today only, there is 80% sale is going on, and if you purchase the same product from Adda 24/7 application, you will get 81% discount, and this is for only today. From tomorrow onwards, the discount will be 78%. Okay. So good morning, Krishna. You are very late. The session is going to end. So this is how you can enroll in any particular batch, and do remember the sale is going on all the products on Adda 24/7 application for your bank exam preparation. Okay, for bank promotion exam and for JAIIB, CAIIB, 80% sale is going on. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. And if you like the session, do press the like button and share the session with your colleagues. Okay.